Imagine working on a movie set and suddenly one of the biggest stars in Hollywood does something totally unexpected for you. Well, that is exactly what happened with Nicole Kidman, and people are still talking about it. What did she do? And why did it surprise the crew so much? Stick around because this story is one you will not forget. Nicole Kidman, as you probably know, is one of the most famous actresses in the world. She has been in tons of movies and has won a bunch of awards. But behind all the fame and the bright lights, she is also known for being really kind on set. This story happened during the filming of one of her big movies. The crew was working long hours, sometimes into the night, just trying to make sure every scene looked perfect. And if you have ever been on a set, you know it is not easy. There are cameras, lights, sound equipment, and every little thing has to go just right. Here is where it gets really interesting. One day, Nicole noticed that the crew had been working nonstop and they were tired, stressed, and honestly a little worn out. Instead of just waving and saying thank you, she decided to do something really special. She gave the crew a little extra. Now you might be thinking, extra what? And here's the fun part. It was not just a small gift or a pat on the back. She went above and beyond, surprising everyone in a way that no one saw coming. Reports say she personally handed out little gifts, snacks, and even wrote notes for some of the crew members. But the biggest surprise? She gave a generous bonus to everyone who had been working so hard. And we're not talking about a tiny bonus. This was enough to make the crew feel truly appreciated. You could see the smiles instantly. People who were tired and stressed suddenly felt recognized and valued. It was not just money. It was respect, and that made all the difference. Now imagine you are on that set. You have been working long hours, and someone like Nicole Kidman notices all your effort and actually rewards it. That is a feeling most people never get in a regular job. According to crew members who were there, many of them were shocked at first. Some thought it was a joke. Others could not believe someone so famous would go out of her way to make them feel special. One crew member even said it was one of the most memorable moments of their career. Why? Because it was not just about money. It was about feeling seen. Nicole made them feel like they were part of something bigger, that their hard work really mattered. And that is the thing. On movie sets, the spotlight is always on the actors, but it takes hundreds of people behind the camera to make a movie happen. By giving that little extra, Nicole reminded everyone how important the crew really is. Now, you might be thinking, why is this such a big deal? Well, think about it this way. In any job, feeling appreciated is huge. Even a small act of kindness can completely change someone's day. Nicole Kidman did not have to do this. She did not have to notice the crew, but she did. And that little extra effort created a memory that the crew will never forget. It shows that kindness does not have to be huge. It just has to be thoughtful. This story also gives us a reminder that even the busiest, most famous people can make a difference in someone else's life. And sometimes it is the small, unexpected gestures that mean the most. The impact of Nicole's gesture went beyond just that day. People started talking about it online. Other actors and crew members shared similar stories, and it gave fans a new side of her to admire, not just as a star on screen, but as a genuinely caring person behind the scenes. And here is the best part. Stories like this inspire others. When people see someone in a position of power showing gratitude, it encourages them to do the same in their own lives. Even in school, at work, or in a club, noticing the effort someone puts in and saying thank you can have a huge effect. So, next time you're feeling unnoticed or working really hard on something, remember Nicole Kidman's story. Sometimes, even a small act of kindness can change everything. And if you love this story, wait until you hear more behind-the-scenes moments from your favorite stars. There are so many stories like this that show what happens when fame meets generosity. Make sure you stick around, because in our next video, we will share another unbelievable moment when a famous star surprised their team in a way no one expected. You will not want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes a little extra can make the biggest difference.